that immediately, but now it still says going live. It says we have excellent connection, though. It says you're live. All right, I'm going to assume that we are actually live. Hey, guys, this is John.
And this is Austin.
And we're trying to figure out why it's not showing up as a live video on waltonsinc.com/live.
Still says waiting.
Oh, there we go. Nope, we're good.
Oh, sweet.
Live. Hey, guys. So this is our February 2021 live stream giveaway, whatever. We're doing a lot of things today. So make sure, however you're watching, go to waltonsinc.com/live and enter on the side there. We created a little gleam for you because that's going to be what we're going to draw almost everything from today. There are a couple things that'll be outside that. One, we're going to do January's giveaway, and that has already been closed. Two, we asked people to go to a post on Meatgistics, give us their favorite stories of times they harvested and fed family and friends, and then we would choose our favorite and give this awesome book, which is Home Production of Quality Meats and Sausages. I have a copy of this that is extremely well thumbed, notated, earmarked. I go to this book all the time, and this is the last one that we will ever sell, so I want it to go to somebody who is going to use it. I unilaterally picked the winner because nobody else kicked in with anything, so I was like, that's the one I want. There were a bunch of really good submissions, but there was one that just, to me, spoke a little bit more to everyone else, or to what I think meat processing should be about. So we will announce that winner, and we'll read that submission. Other than that, I am finally back. Were you wanting to say something?
I just wanted to introduce you all to the newest member of our team, COVID John.
So, yeah, I had COVID. It was, I mean, I honestly, for 4 hours was all I ever felt really bad. The day that I got tested, I felt pretty much okay. I went and took a nap because there was nothing else I could do. I couldn't come into work. I'd come in and gotten tested. So I went home. I was like, well, I'm going to take a nap. I woke up from that nap feeling like hot garbage. I mean, I even texted Austin. I was like, I don't care if I'm positive or not. I'm not coming back in today. But yeah, as soon as that, for anyone who gets it, I took a lot of vitamin D, a lot of vitamin C, some zinc, which I hate taking because it makes me sick to my stomach unless I take it with a ton of food. And the real all-star was Alka-Seltzer, severe cold, and flu. That stuff just made it so I hardly felt like I was sick at all. But anyways, I'm back. I'm terrible at working from home, and I hate it. My dogs are a huge distraction, and I don't like working on a laptop. So.
Did you lose smell and taste?
So, no, definitely not lost. Reduced, but I think that was just because of some congestion. Patrick.
Mine's gone.
Patrick was also out for
John
this.
got me COVID.
No, we think it's the other way around.
I might have got John COVID. I don't even think I sound 100% still. I mean, I feel great.
Right.
But, like, I think I could even still hear a hint of something.
Oh, I can't hear it.
You can't hear it.
You have much more sensitive ears to that type of stuff than
I guess
do,
to my own voice, which I hear every day, maybe.
Yeah, could be. All right. So, sorry we didn't do this last week, but I'm not really a control freak about anything, really.
Yeah.
Except these live streams. I do want to be in control of them.
I was very tempted
To go ahead and
to
do it
just
anyways?
do the live stream by myself.
I thought you might be.
Do a couple podcasts by myself. I just didn't have time. Otherwise, I would have done it. But
Well, thank goodness for that. So hi to everyone who's joined us. Thank you. I'm going to pop out chat. As we're going here, if you have meat processing questions or anything like that, put them on in there. We will try to get to them. If it's been a while, just FYI, we're probably not going to go the full 2 hours today. We just both have a lot of things to do. I mean, I've not been here for 10 days or whatever ridiculous number of time or days that was. But we've got a lot to do, so it should go fast anyways. I want to make sure that a bunch of people are entering the live stream giveaway. Yep. All right. So we've got people entering that. I'll also pick a couple of winners of just jerky and seasonings. That might be a while. I've got numerous things I have to get through before I could make another batch of that. But the good news is I'm going to make a huge batch of it, of the Walton's tender jerky, and then I'll just have it so we can just send it out whenever. What happened was I did make a good size batch of it, and then I got a little happy with the sizes of what I was sending out, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh no, I only have one bag left. So sorry about that. And so for people who didn't see anything that we sent out earlier, we are redrawing the December giveaway. I tried numerous times to contact the winner. They never responded to anything. So unfortunately, when that happens, usually we give them, I think, 5 days. But I gave them the full 5 days, emailed them twice, then emailed them again saying, hey, I'd really like to give this to you. But that person's loss is your gain. So we're going to draw that winner not from how we've done it in the past as we go back to that month and redraw. I'm just going to give it to somebody on the live stream today. So when we draw that, we're going to give you a full 5 minutes to respond in chat. You do have to respond in the chat. So make sure you're either at waltonsinc.com/live or you can go through the Meatgistics link as well. Both of those go to the same place. Speaking of Meatgistics, we are going to start doing live streams on there fairly shortly.
Yeah, I totally forgot. I wanted to do that for this one, and then I realized, at the last
it was me coming back today. It just wasn't possible. But we are going to have a live stream section of Meatgistics. How it will look is the top of it will be a video just like you're seeing right now. And then comments underneath will be comments. So it's automatically set up to put the newest comment right at the top. So just instead of YouTube comments, you can comment on Meatgistics and we'll read through them there. That way we can find things that we were asked, answered, and like who won what a lot easier. Going through these live stream chats is arduous after the live stream is over. I have to find the point in the video it was. You don't care about how hard my life is. But no. So yeah, we're going to start doing that for the short time being. At least we are going to continue doing it here and there. So you can just go wherever you feel like you get the best engagement from. So, all right. I am going to draw a winner for jerky and seasoning, not for December's yet. So jerky and seasoning. And for anyone who doesn't know, this is new Walton's tender jerky. We have devised a new way of making it that I think is far superior. It's really nice and tender, and still you get great flavor from it. So we have videos out on how to make it now. So you can get some of that, get a bag of the Walton's Bowl jerky with it if that's what you want. If you want something else, I'll send something else, and you can make it at home. All right, so this is a winner of jerky and seasoning. Drawing one. Allow repeat winners. No, I better change that. Sorry. It was about to shut down the giveaway. Once I picked that winner, I didn't make the winners 99 like I normally do. And that's not winners. Where is it? There it is. All right. Sorry about that, guys. And I will draw a winner. Now? Now. And if two people who won, or no, who got it, who were promised jerky through the podcast, I responded saying I will get this to you. One of them I got returned, and the other one, you're still on the list. So, all right, so Jason Chauvin. Jason, just let us know you're here in chat. And this, you can still win the grand prize. You can repeat winners. Jerky and... So what'll happen is I'll just email you. I'll get your address, what seasoning you want, and I'll send those along as soon as we make the jerky, which will probably be sometime next week. Maybe late this week if we have time. All right, I'm going to take a look back through chat to see if there's any questions I've missed. Nope, Riley, have not tried the venison bacon yet. I've just been out trying to work from home. It's a nightmare for me. One, because most of the things that I really love doing about here involve being in this room, and I was banned from the premises. That hurt. So, no, I didn't get a chance to do any meat processing, really. The nice thing is I did get very familiar with my Camp Chef pellet grill, and that thing is awesome. Absolutely love it. The only thing that I'm going through right now is my probe thermometer is, I know it's lying to me, but my other thermometer, I think, is lying to me too. So I've got, well, Commercial Sales has a tool here that you can calibrate thermometers with. So I'm going to try both of those on there. But yeah, no, I've got the little sear box on the side of that Camp Chef, and that makes all the difference. Reverse sear steaks are so much better on that. On my old one, I had the grill grates, which was great. I mean, it did get about 150 degrees hotter than the rest of the grill, but it took, 10 minutes to get up there, 8 minutes, something like that. And, that entire time my steak is wrapped in foil, and I don't really love that. Here I just go from the reverse sear right to the steaming hot. So drink good whiskey and good beer and make sausage, and everything will be just fine. There you go. Nick Hall says he's getting a 404 error. That was 6 minutes ago, though. That might have been... Yeah, that might have been from the... What's up?
I don't know. I saw that comment, and I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I couldn't. So, Nick, if you're still having an issue, let us know with more details on what you're seeing, because I don't know. I couldn't find anything.
Neil, the reason that this book has been discontinued, so I just grabbed the last one we had in stock, and we're just going to give it away. Jim says the Willie's snack stick seasoning can be a little salty. I was thinking of cutting down on the amount of spice mix to meat ratio. So salt plays more of a function in cured sausages, like a snack stick. A snack stick is a cured sausage than just flavoring. It's responsible for helping solubilize the proteins and making them easier to extract, getting you that bond that's going to keep the fat in the meat during the smoking process, because you're going to be at temperatures that are pretty good for rendering pork or beef fat. So I wouldn't cut down too much. I mean, if you want to start cutting it down, I would try 5%. That's what I would say. All right, let's see if Jason has responded. Oh, wow, there's a lot of comments today. Did anyone see Jason respond?
No.
Patrick, you're responsible.
I'm responsible. That's that's London's job.
She's not here.
Ah.
Austin Powers says, received my number 8 Walton's kitchen grinder. It arrived and I put it to work. It's awesome. However, there's only one stuffing tube, and it says it comes with 3. Did he win one of those?
What's his name?
Austin Powers?
I think I
remember that from Austin. Did you win that? Let us know. Made kielbasa for the first time this past weekend using our number 8 grinder to stuff. It was a great learning experience, but we ended up with quite a bit of air pockets. Any advice? A stuffer. Unfortunately, a grinder, you're going to get air pockets. You can try making sure you're keeping a more constant feed, but even with that, you're going to get air pockets. One of the things you can do is get a sausage pricker. I will find.
Sausage pricker, it's basically just it almost looks like a fork. Well, I guess we have two different ones. There's one that is, more like a fork with just real pokey ends. There's also one that's more round, a round mallet-y looking thing with a bunch of poker things on
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
I don't
I
think I
don't
know
know.
that one. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's just got like 3 tines, and you can just poke the casing, and that'll help bleed that out of the casing. But I would recommend a sausage stuffer if you are going to do this a bunch. It just makes life a lot easier. Can you please give us some spicy mix for jerky? So, whether the what is the jerky that you wouldn't think is spicy but is very spicy? It's an Asian one.
Teriyaki?
Teriyaki.
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 Yeah, the teriyaki
Words are
is
hard.
surprisingly spicy. Gigawatt is also a spicy one. Hot buffalo jerky, it's got some good spice to it. I wouldn't say that any of Excalibur's outside of the Gigawatt are really hot. Like the habanero barbecue, I think at least it's just got a little bit of heat, but it's, you know, got enough barbecue sweetness to kind of balance or mask that. But the Gigawatt is definitely pretty hot. The teriyaki is definitely hot for what you would expect, or at least what I would expect teriyaki to be. And the hot buffalo, it's got some heat. So those are 3 good ones.
I feel like every time we mention that the teriyaki's hot, though, we have to also say, if you want a more normal teriyaki, try the sweet teriyaki.
There you go. Yep.
Just so people don't get turned off by that.
Right.
Try the sweet teriyaki if you want a more normal teriyaki
Yeah,
flavor.
and I don't even know, like, I don't eat enough teriyaki stuff to know what normal is. Like, is it supposed to be hot? It's not what I think
don't
of, but that
know.
doesn't mean anything, really.
I don't know if it's supposed to be or not, but I mean, the stuff you normally would buy like from the store as teriyaki jerky is not hot, but anything you get store-bought like that normally isn't hot because they're trying to appeal to
everybody.
masses.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So I actually remembered to do something kind of. I've been typing away getting it set up that we historically forget to do.
Okay. Is it a coupon?
Coupons.
Hey, look at that.
I love coupons. So coupons, I have 2. Do one of them first, and then do the other one just a little bit here. I always love doing leather aprons. I know a lot of people like those, and we give a lot away. And I was looking, and we have quite a number still in inventory. So set up a coupon for $30 off the leather apron. If you want one of those, use the coupon code apron28 in your cart. They're normally $100. That'll get it down to $70 for you.
Here's a pro tip for you, though. Hold off on that because Austin inevitably ends up giving away one every single
Oh yeah,
stream.
don't buy it right this second.
Yeah,
like
because you might win one.
we will probably give away at least one during the live stream.
All right, so I'm not seeing this guy respond. So just if you're out there and you're wanting to make sure that that's not your winning of the December, I can't say that right. You can still win that and the other thing. So I'll give you another minute or 2.
Ryan is asking about purple meat lugs. Yes, I did check into that. I don't know if you ever caught any of this, but we are getting purple meat lugs.
Yeah, set them up.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That I don't remember.
I wonder if I set them up correctly.
Ryan asked about it, got a hold of the manufacturer, had to go back and forth a few different times to deal with a few things, and ultimately got it worked out. They're charging us a little bit more. I don't really understand why, but we're just going to keep the price the same. It's not
Is it going to
too
be
bad, but
Is the Walton's going to be in silver?
I would assume it's the same as the
you
other ones, but maybe it'll be white because I assume the black one's in white or silver or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
White.
I didn't check that.
Because it'd be cool for K-State.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
That's what it's about.
I don't know
What he wanted it
whichever
for, but
salesman's calling on K-State. I'm sure they'll call him up and
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, "Hey, we have purple meat lugs
Yep,
now."
for sure. All right. Sorry, Jason. I am going to go ahead and redraw that. Repick win. And come on, Mark Seibel. Mark has won before, I believe. So, Mark, let us know you're here. Ooh. Joe Hell, Walla Walla. Did you see Joe Hell's favorite drawer thing?
Mm-mm.
He had like a husky tool drawer, you know, like the table and all the drawers, and he had his spices and like his. I thought it was perfect for somebody who that is kind of their tools.
That's cool.
Ooh.
I gotta pull this up. Yeah. Oh, and his is a lot fancier than mine. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah. So, like a month ago, I took a picture of my spice drawer because I thought it might be fun to put a post out there and have everybody take pictures of their spice drawer. And now I don't think I'm gonna make that post because his looks really nice. Mine, it's just a drawer.
Yeah.
But although I don't know, some might argue mine looks better because it's full of Walton seasonings.
There you go.
So
I get 2 baskets in my pantry, and then occasionally we have to go through, and I have to say what is allowed to go. It's like, do you really need 4 of these? I'm like, oh, absolutely I do. It was the garlic Romanos.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're not throwing those out. In fact, I'm hiding the case of the salt and vinegar shake I have somewhere in my garage, because if she sees them, she's going to want to throw them out, and I will go through them. Yeah. All right. Mark, not. Yep, he's here. And no, never won before. Cool. Congratulations, Mark. We will go ahead and mark that down. Mark Seibel. All right, so Mark, I will email you in the next couple of days. I'll get what jerky seasoning you want, or whatever seasoning you want, and your address. Then as soon as I make this jerky, I'll package those two things together and send them out. Something happened that's never happened before. They returned one of, like, something I tried to send to a customer, jerky, and I guess a couple other things, due to bad weather.
What?
I can't find where it is, though. I'm hoping customer service can track down the order number with the package, or with the tracking ID.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I'll resend it. But I want to know where the person is that it was that bad that they just gave up delivering it. They're like, nope, can't do it.
I don't know. That's weird.
And I don't think anyone in Alaska won anything. So I don't think it was up in there. Did you say what both coupons were? Because you said 2 coupons.
The other coupon, 10% off and free shipping. That will be through Friday. Good one time only. You don't get to use it like 20 different times. You got to spend $50 or more. Sorry, got to make it worthwhile to get something shipped out for free. That coupon code is live2821. So today's date, February 8th, 21, live2821.
So let us know, everybody, how cold it is in your area right now. It is no, that's not fair. It's the coldest it's been here all year for sure. But I think it didn't get this cold last year either. And I know a couple of places. Oh, you can have some fun in Omaha next week?
Oh, I don't know that
Oh, it's
fun is the
bad.
right word. It's going to be so cold.
It's bad. The high on the day, one of the days you're going to be up there, is 0.
Yeah.
That's the high.
One of the days even here this week is supposed to be 5. That's bad.
All right. Would you rather have that or 105?
I'd rather have that,
Yep.
I think.
So would I.
I mean, I would normally rather have cold than hot, but I have to think for a second because that is really cold. Like,
It's really hot, though.
I
too.
like right around freezing is perfect.
Yeah. Yep. I'm good with that. But ideal temperature for me is like 50 degrees. I'm out in a t-shirt and shorts. I'm happy.
Yeah.
No problems. -5 yesterday. 64 in Arizona. -11 in Minnesota. Oh, God. Minnesota, we We were up there a couple of years ago, Austin and I. We were unloading something, and I'm deep in the van, and he looks at me and goes, "Oh no, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." He's like, "Your nose is gushing blood."
He was
It just
bleeding everywhere.
So cold that my nose just gave way, and blood was running down. 58 degrees in Georgia, 67 degrees in East Texas. God, I love Texas. -20. Oof.
That's crazy.
Oof. Yeah, it's cold everywhere. Except Central Florida, Texas. Oof. There was somebody on Meatgistics who was making kielbasa, I think, outside. It was 15 degrees, or was it -15? It was either 15 degrees or -15. I think it was 15 degrees. But that's some dedication to be outside in those temps to smoke some sausage. Good job. All right. So for anyone who wants to follow along with this part, I'm going to post a link to the page that I'm going to draw this winner from. And this is the winner. Pat, let me know if you can see that link. What is it? It's if you do put HTTPS, it does work.
I don't remember.
Just
Patrick,
try one, if not the other.
Do you see me?
Yeah, I can see
Okay,
it.
cool. So you can go to that link, and the winning submission was from January 18th, which is when right around the time we started it, from BJ Marin. And it says, "Every year my dad and I spend multiple weekends making homemade sausage. I grew up with a passion around hunting with my dad. We'd spend months preparing for a hunt that always seemed to end so fast. As I got older, I started studying meat science and asked my dad if he wanted to try to make sausage with me, and he jumped right in. I remember the first time we tried making links, I burst about half of them. Over the past few years, we've improved our process through lots of research and testing. We started out with a basic breakfast sausage, and now we're into dry aging." Awesome. We live about 6 hours away from each other, and most of our conversations are around what equipment we need to upgrade or what recipes we want to try. Time spent out harvesting game with my dad is amazing, but being able to spend time grinding, mixing, stuffing, and eating wild game we take makes it even more special. This is our thing. I would never trade 1 minute of processing in the garage for anything. So that just ran the gambit for me. No, I don't know. Anything with a dad is always going to tug on my heartstrings. So good job being emotionally manipulative. No, I'll go ahead and get in touch with you and send you your winnings. It's an awesome book. It seems like you're somebody who will put it to really good use. So I'm really, really glad you won. And to everyone else, I mean, there were a lot of good submissions, but that one won. All right, let's draw another winner.
Somebody's asking about coupons again, so I will repost both the coupons in the chat here for everybody.
Good. While you do work, I'm going to draw winners. Ooh. All right, William Reed. William Reed. And sorry, that's another Jerky and whatchamacallit winner. We will draw the, well, let's just pick a time to draw the winner for December's. Let's pick a random, 3:15?
Yeah, 3:15.
Okay. 3:15, we'll draw the winner for the December's. Isn't there a hospital, William Reed? No, it's Walter Reed. All right.
Your thoughts on freezing snack sticks? Should be fine to freeze snack sticks. It shouldn't cause any issue at all. The only thing you want to do is make sure you don't freeze them if you pull them out of the smoker and you've done some sort of bath or shower cycle. You don't want to freeze them while they're still wet and have moisture on them. You want to get them dried off first. But other than that, freezing's totally fine.
Freezing it like vacuum sealed.
Oh, yeah.
Just to, I assume that's what you're talking about. But yeah, I've got a freezer. I don't know. It's got to have 30, 40 pounds of frozen snack sticks in it. So it's a good way to do it. Oh, he emailed me. Somebody emailed me something right as we were getting started, and I didn't have time to see it. Okay. Oh, thank you. A viewer emailed me wishing that I'm feeling better.
Oh, nice.
Did they ever do that to you?
No, because I don't get sick.
I don't.
No, I do get sick. My nickname's not COVID John. So.
Part of that is because I was the only one here who had done the testing for COVID for people too.
Yeah, so we can
that I got sick.
We can do our own testing here through the university here in town, Wichita State. Basically, you do a quick training thing. John should actually probably explain it because he actually is one of the ones that does it.
Let's slow right down on quick. That was 2 hours of misery.
Well, 2 hours is still quick compared to
you didn't feel like it.
You didn't have to go to school to become an RN.
Oh yeah, no.
Couple hours.
Yeah, no. But it was not fun, and it all literally could have been not even an email. It could have been a web page. Could have just been information on a web page, and we would have been able to do it just fine. But I initially thought you just took it to WSU, which is what your dad thought. So I was helping him out with something, and we were talking about driving it over there. I'm like, well, it's like 20 minutes away. He's like, what are you talking about? It's WSU. I'm like, oh, no, it's not. You have to go way down by Spirit.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. William Reed, did you respond? Do you use wasabi in anything? I don't really. We have talked about doing a wasabi brat before, having Excalibur do it. They don't make one currently. I want to say Joe Hell's done something with it. He seems to be here. So, Joe, let us know if you've done anything like a wasabi brat. Or we could always just look in Meatgistics.
Don't we have like an aioli or something like that?
Yeah, but yes. So
Yeah.
there's an aioli, which is like a
Just put on a burger.
Yeah,
something. Just topical.
Hellman's mayonnaise. It's like kind of like a mayonnaise. I highly doubt I spelled wasabi correctly. So smoked wasabi and soy almonds. That was LK, or Fletcher and I had some of those. Those were awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh, so I've already asked Joe Hell this question. And did he respond? Nope. So we'll ask again. Joe, you ever done any wasabi in a sausage? I don't see that he responded. We're all saying congratulations, but no Williams. Yeah, wasabi and ginger is always a good combination. Could be pretty good in a sausage. I wonder how strong the wasabi would come through, though. I feel like yeah, I don't know. Like if I think about it, like on a really spicy or on a really fatty cut of tuna or salmon, it's delicious. So it should work well with the fat. Joe did respond. Okay.
I gotta step out here.
Yeah, I still don't see William. So we'll go ahead and give him another minute or until my clock turns to 3:06, and then we'll draw redraw that one. Then 315, that's where we'll draw the big one. I might as well draw January's too. So this isn't one you can enter today. This is off of their the one we did at waltonsinc.com/win last month. And this is for Walton's number 12 grinder. And the winner doesn't have to be here for this. And the winner is... taking a long time. Patricia Scheiber. So, Patricia, if you're watching, congratulations. I'll email you in the next couple of days. Actually, I'll probably email you that tomorrow because I'm not sending any jerky to you. Just you have to respond within 5 days. If you don't respond, we're going to do the same thing we're doing with December's in next month's. We'll just give it away again because we're trying to give them away. All right. And quickly see if William responded. Still don't see it. Okay. All right. I'm going to redraw that. Michael, I'm going to let Austin do the apron. That's kind of become his thing for some weird reason. All right. Re-pick win. Wow, this feels slow today. It's usually much faster than that. Oh, we know this person, Larry Drummond. Larry, let us know you're here in the chat. And overwrite William Reed. So I talked about this on Meatgistics. It was either today or it was today. I can't really drink anymore. I mean, I can have like 1, 2, 3, or 4, but I get really hungover for some reason now. So the drinking on the live stream, drinking on the podcast, it was just wrecking me. So just decided.
I heard recently the more, like, not more often you black out, but it's almost kind of like in boxing. Once you take the big KO,
okay,
you kind of it's easier for you to get knocked
wire
out.
your brain for
so
that.
So that's
that
a real
makes sense.
thing. I forget which podcast it was on recently, but it was someone, they realized they would only have like 2 drinks and like black out because they've had too many bigger
I've seen
blackouts before that.
We had
that was just weird. It's like your tolerance just goes in the opposite direction with regards to.
I think it's just how. So we had a friend in college who was beyond insane, and then kind of dialed it back in a little bit. We'd hang out with him and like, how did he get blackout drunk? Like, there's literally 3 of us sitting around playing Madden. Why is he, you know, and the next day he legitimately wouldn't remember anything. That's what we figured happened. He just
did it so many times. It got
wired
easier.
his brain.
Your brain goes, oh, I see where this is going.
Let's get there.
That's what it was. It was a stand-up. It wasn't a podcast. It was someone doing stand-up.
Yep, there's Larry. All right, cool. Larry's here. And Patricia was the winner of the other thing. I'll post her name here. Just she doesn't need to respond though. One though. So she won the Walton's number 12 grinder. That was January. In 5 or so minutes, we're gonna pick the December, which was a Walton sausage stuffer, Walton's meat grinder, and a Walton's meat mixer. So it's a great entry-level kit for anybody who's just getting into sausage and wants some small equipment that they can use to make awesome product. All right, let's see. Ryan Jones says, I disagree with that thought process. A little bit of guilt there, Ryan. Last time I was in the store, I got some vodka martini marinade. What would you recommend I use that with? Vodka martini marinade. Oh, I think I know. I do know what you're talking about. Fish, chicken, both would be really good with that. So I don't think it'd stand up particularly well to beef or pork. I might actually do okay with pork. So yeah, I'd stay in the lighter sides. So fish, chicken, or maybe a pork. See the doctor and get my prescription. I'm on no prescriptions. Nothing. I take nothing. And in fact, I haven't been to the doctor since college. My wife hates that. Joe, you have better equipment to play with than 95% of the people on Meatgistics. Probably more than that. So, not going to cry for you. Yeah, Travis, we just finished our commercial catalog. So that just went out. The retail catalog doesn't usually come around until the summer. I'm pretty sure the summer. But you can still, I'll post a link to a place you can go and request a catalog. It might be a couple of weeks till we're able to send one. We wait till a bunch build up and then we send them all out at once. So, but what did I do there? Somehow I got to Meatgistics from waltonzinc.com. All right. Catalog request. Where are you? There we go. I'll just post this in the chat. Okay. To all Pennsylvanians, support my business, Big Blood Butcher. Cool, man. Yeah, Lynn says eat more pecans, keep the doctor away. Unless they were those sugar crack pecans you sent me. They were sugar and something smoked, and they were unreal. Mr. Okie dude, go to waltonzinc.com/live. There's a separate entry on the side of that page. We also have our February giveaway going right now. For that, you go to waltonzinc.com/win. But to do the one to enter the one that I'm gonna draw here in just a couple of minutes, go to waltonzinc.com/live. Side of the page, there is a giveaway thing. Why did you bring your number 8 grinder to work? Thanks, Ryan. I will let the guy who put that catalog together started not long ago. Like, he had to come in, learn everything, and get right to work. So that's awesome. I'll let him know. Come up with some other recipes. Pecan pork sausage. So I've thought in the past about grinding up cashews, since they're real smooth and creamy. I've never actually taken the jump and did it though, because I don't like something crunchy in the sausage. I also I don't like putting rice in boudin. I don't know. So I've never quite done it, but it could be good. Gummy bears are terrible in it. I'll let you know that. Macadamia nuts, yeah. Super good fat for you. So a couple people have asked about a catalog. Do you guys still prefer having something in your hand, even though everything is at meatgistics.com? You just like that tactile, being able to look through it. If you get a catalog, are you ordering online, or are you calling in or sending in orders? Whiskey candy pecans. Oh, yeah. Is there a link to your man mix? Well, we did man mix We did a video on it a long time ago. We don't sell it. Maybe she was asking somebody else, though, that Bloody Butcher guy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Real quick. And I will give another 2 minutes or so for this. If you're on mobile, you need to find the button that lets you view it as a desktop. That should then let you enter the giveaway. And I'll give you like 2 more minutes because I'm just giving that information to you now. Avocado doesn't work real well. It doesn't have a strong taste. Creaminess is nice, but it gets lost. If you use the correct amount of pork fat, the pork is going to overpower the taste of the avocado, which is nice but minimal. Yep, catalog in my hands. Catalog. Yep. Cool. Thanks, guys. That's actually really useful information. Not that we would talk about ending the catalog, but it's good to know that it's not something we should even consider. I want to cold smoke lox tomorrow. The temperature here is supposed to be negative 29. Yeah, that's cold enough for sure. I don't know at what temperature salmon's gonna freeze, but I bet that negative 29 is in that range. I mean, I would imagine it would probably freeze around 10, 15. That's just a guess because of the fat content. But negative 29, you might not be smoking lox. You might be freezing lox. Depending on how you smoke it, obviously you'll be adding some heat, so should keep it hopefully out of that. But just maybe something to consider. Okay, so Marine is looking for a link to the man mix. I think I can find this. I wasn't even in this department when they did it. It was like the first thing Allie and okay, I think I found it. That's a nice thing about Meatgistics is there's that search feature in the upper right hand corner, and it brings up pretty much anything that has anything to do with what you were searching for. This says watch Meatgistics episode 8 pork puller, yeah, and man mix. So I don't know how much information this is going to have, but all right, I am drawing a winner for December's. So this is a redraw because somebody didn't claim their prize. We are going to draw a winner just from the people who are watching here. You have to be here. I will give you a full 5 minutes to respond, but to win this, you have to be here. Allow repeat winners. The tension. Oh, wow. People are gonna be. Mark Seibel. You won that as well.
What?
Oh. Yeah. Mark Seibel. So maybe he left, guys. I don't know. Let's see. This has happened once before. Actually, it happened way worse than this. Hope Ford once won like 3 or 4 giveaways at once. Jay Borge. I really can't. I've started to get into some of the fermented sausage stuff, but it's different process than what we've done here. The times we've done it, I would recommend a pH meter of some sort. We sell, hold on a second, I'll get it. Where is it? That's not it. There it is. So we sell this one. It's a Milwaukee. It can take both the pH and the temperature, which is exactly what you need to monitor. When we give instructions, I would never say hang it in your basement for X number of days. Now you need to watch the pH drop and the temperature and how long it's been in until it got to that pH at that temperature. So yeah, that is my recommendation. This is one of the more economical models. We do sell a different one that does pH only. It's an instant read or very close to instant read, but that one's a little bit more expensive. This Milwaukee one is a good option for somebody at home. All right, let's see. Oh, he didn't. He is here. All right, so congratulations, Mark. That's awesome. Well, I don't know if I'll send them all. I'll probably send them separate so that I can just send you that one. So that is the Walton stuffer, Walton's mixer, Walton's grinder. And we'll go ahead and get your information and get that sent out to you. So congratulations. That's an awesome one. All right. And sorry, I'm just trying to take notes on this so I don't have to rewatch this like I always do. Mixer, stuffer, grinder, Mark Seibel. Mark mailed in his entries. Nope, he entered the exact same way as everyone else. That's disappointing. An awesome mix for anyone who wants to drink something non-alcoholic. Sprite Zero and like a Crystal Light type grape drink. Incredible. It's absolutely amazing. Sprite Zero by itself, not good. Like has no taste to it whatsoever. Just a little bit of that, like a half packet of some sort of grape drink. Amazing. Oh, -21 and freezing rain. Thank you, Scott. I love this hat. I don't think it's come off my head other than the other day. I left it on the couch and came back and it was soaking wet and now has some like teeth marks in it from my dog. Pulled it down and was chewing on it. His mouth is about the size of this hat, so he had it all in his mouth. I mean, when I say it was soaking wet, it was soaking wet. But these hats are a happy accident. So we're super happy to get them. So 1075 cases. What is the difference in seasoning between the jerky and the snack stick categories? Price per pound varies. Yeah, price per pound isn't going to be different if it's a jerky or a snack stick necessarily. So most of the time you can go like a snack stick or a summer sausage seasoning. Those can always be used to make each other. The only difference is particle definition, and that's not something you really need to be concerned about there. You may get a large mustard, like a whole mustard seed in a snack stick, which can be a little bit but it's not a big deal at all. Jerky's a little bit differently. The best example I can give of this, and this is the one I always give, is the jalapeno seasoning. Our jalapeno jerky bag weighs 0.625 pounds. Our jalapeno snack stick bag weighs 1.5. It's exactly twice the weight. Reason for that is the jerky is formulated as a topical. It's just going to sit on top of the meat. You're going to bite into it. You're going to experience those seasonings, those flavors right at the meat. The jerky, it's going to be ground in, added throughout everything. So it's not going to be as intense a flavor, hence there being much less of it. So you couldn't take that jalapeno snack stick and jerky and make 25 pounds of snack sticks that would be good. They wouldn't have enough salt. They wouldn't have enough flavor. But the problem is you can't always just, like, that's not a one-to-one. Not all of them are like that. You can take some jerky seasonings and make snack sticks with them at full strength, and it's perfectly fine. So it's not like I can tell you just, make 12.5 pound batch. So just kind of have to learn. You can always just look at bag size. That is a good indicator. If it's like 0.5 of a pound and it's a 25 pound batch, which is the smallest that we sell, Probably not going to make a good snack stick. Is there a way to put the latest chat at the top? There's got to be. Yeah, I don't know how though. It's probably in your Google chat settings. I don't know. Oh, not negative, just hyphen. Okay. So that's better. That's better. Yeah, negative 21 probably wouldn't be freezing rain. It'd probably be nothing because it doesn't really precipitate when it's that cold. Yeah, I agree with whoever said Mark needs to play the lottery. That would be a very good idea. Shelf stability for snack sticks, similar to how you figured out the jerky tenderness and shelf stability. So one of the reasons we sell 4 ounces to 25 pounds of encapsulated citric acid is that. Because commercial processors, when they're wanting to make a shelf-stable or stick, they're adding 16 ounces to 100 pounds of meat, and they know they're good. They're like, doesn't matter. I know my smoke schedule, my water activity will be low enough at that pH to make sure that it's shelf-stable. So at using 4 ounces to 25 pounds, you're at that same pH level. The problem is that you don't have a water activity meter water activity meter or a pH meter. So you don't have a way to make sure that you're safe at home. Hence why we always say vac seal, freeze for long-term storage and fridge for short-term storage. Yeah, Austin might not be coming back. I don't know what was going on. He got up and out of here at a hurry. Austin is still heavily involved in our IT. So if there's something going on at waltonsink.com, I'm sure he's behind the scenes trying to fix it. One of the things that I like, at least about working here, is Austin wears a lot of hats. So if I have something I need fixed, it's a good chance I can just go to him because he's probably in charge of it somehow, unless it's like sales or something like that. The topical comment. Oh, I think that's what I must have read it after you posted that second one. Why isn't the cure pre-mixed in with the jerky seasoning? 2 main reasons are it's a labeling issue. It would change the way Excalibur would have to label it. And 2, it allows somebody to take a cured sausage seasoning and make a fresh product with it. Once you mix that cure in, no matter how you cook it, how you smoke it, it's going to be listed as a cured product. So go blue for sure. Been making venison summer sausage, and it's coming out a little mushy texture-wise, kind of like Braunschweiger. Taste is awesome, but just not as firm as I'd like. Any thoughts? So that's Darian Rotman. Darian, number one thing I'd ask is, are you using a binder? How much water are you adding? And what's your fat content? If your fat content's a little too high, can sometimes create like a mushy. The other possibility is smoke schedule. We've been doing a lot of our summer sausage recently where we smoke it up to an internal temperature of 130 degrees. Then we pull it and we finish it up in water that has been heated to 175 or 177 degrees. Doing that allows us to cut hours off of our smoke schedule, and it gives a really nice firm sausage. So be something to look at. But for fat content, you want to be 25 to 30%. You do want to use a binder, and if you are using a binder, you want to use no more water. Max amount of water is 1.5 quarts to a 25-pound batch. So yeah, same thing. Riley says too much liquid. That can obviously be a factor in a mushy sausage. John, what is your favorite thing about Patrick? I don't know that I necessarily have one.
Good. Next question.
What's the difference between... Okay. So, Ted, we're both wearing these hats today, but the first hats that I was involved in ordering with were that blue one and that orange one. I always wear the blue. Austin always wears the orange, and it just became a thing. So we created groups on Meatgistics, Team Blue, Team Orange. It's basically Team John or Team Austin, kind of. It's gone further than that, though. The blue team really seems to want to be helpful with extra information on Meatgistics. So 20% fat, okay. First, I'd up your fat. Smoking 2 hours at 165, 2 hours at 185, 2 hours at 205 if needed. So that 165 starting out, I'd lower that significantly if possible. I would say go 120 for at least 30 minutes, like a drying phase. So that's no smoke, no humidity. You're keeping fans running. You have vents open. You're trying to get as much air moved through that cabinet as you can so it can dry the outside of the sausage. Then I'd bump it up to 140 for an hour. At that point, I'd start adding smoke, adding humidity. Then I'd go to 160 for an hour, and I would cap at 180, 185 tops. But really what I would do is I'd pull it at 130 degrees, and I'd go ahead and finish it up in water. It's just a better way of doing it. Really is. Excuse me. Is it normal for Walton's smoked collagen to have a fairly unpleasant odor? I would say no. Hold on. I mean, I don't think I've ever really just put the I assume you're talking uncooked. No, I'm getting literally no odor from that at all. So, I don't think it technically goes bad. How did you just get it? Have you had it for a really long time? How was it stored? I guess something could grow on it if it was put away wet. Be the only thing I can come up with. Sorry. Like the fibrous casings for the longest time, I didn't think they smelled bad. But then a batch of them came through and I grabbed some of them out of them. And they had a really strong smell to them. Other people had told me in the past that they thought they smelled bad. I thought they were crazy, but so maybe it is just a batch of how the liquid smoke was applied. I don't know. Sorry. Those are all guesses. John Belvedere says the guy who had COVID. I didn't understand that, but he's saying, no, you can't smell that. Yeah, luckily I never really lost smell or taste, but that was good. Oh, Ryan Jones says it too. No odor coming from the guy who just had COVID. Well, I was going to ask Patrick, but Patrick was out the same amount of time I was with the same thing. Nick Hall says he got you to sniff the tube. Fair enough. Fair enough. Rochelle, no. I've given up on trying to figure out when that stuff's coming in. It's just not worth it. Constantly trying to monitor, missed this shipment, missed that shipment. So, sorry, I don't. The Waltons 22 and 32 and 12 and 8 are all in stock. The main difference between them would be that theirs does have a reverse. Ours does not. We are going to get it added to future iterations of it. Probably not this next one, but beyond that. Just because people seem to want it, you should not need it. You shouldn't need a reverse on it. We thought that not adding it and saving a little bit of money for us and you was a good call, but seemed to have, I'm not even going to say been wrong there because I still think we made the right call, but it seems like people want it. But yeah, you should not be clogging that thing. It should go through anything you're putting down there. I've even put really, really frozen stuff down there. As long as you don't try and jam a ton of it down there at once, it'll still go right through it. Well, thank you, Scott. That's very nice. Ted says you've got something stuck in your teeth. This must be a attempt to try to get me to do something like sniff the casings. I won't do it. Yeah. Looked like Patrick was going to have something to say.
Well, I was gonna say I'll just start banning people if you want. I'll just start clicking on them, tell them to leave.
No.
All right, fine. Get embarrassed the whole time. So.
Oh, I don't.
All right, everybody. What was your favorite Super Bowl commercial last night?
Were there any good ones?
No, they're never any good.
Oh, that's not true.
They're never any good.
The
Not anymore.
Doritos one with the guy who goes in and comes out, and the young kid that was there was the old guy.
Oh, yeah, that was
a good one.
Well, you know why those were good? That was a contest.
Yeah.
So if you can get more, I'm with you on those Doritos ones the last few years. But other than that, it's kind of.
No, I have no idea why they stopped making the Budweiser or Clydesdale ones.
Yeah.
With the Clydesdale and the puppy that year, oh my God. A commercial about dogs and horses almost made me cry.
Yeah.
Do you remember it? Like the little dog gets
Not
separated and then the wolves are coming at him. Oh, it's a good commercial.
Probably just
It's high cinematic quality.
slid right by that one. It's probably those ones where like they have like 10 different versions of it. Long one, short one, 15-second one, 30-second one, different ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Cheetos one. Yeah, that wasn't bad with what's his name?
that might have been the worst one.
Oh, I like that one.
Might have been the worst one.
No.
They hit you over the head with the same joke, and it's just not funny every time. It's just not funny. Not funny. Not funny.
How old were you when that song
not
came
funny.
out?
Oh, I was probably not target audience, of course, but I was like middle school.
What year was that? 90?
When I was in middle school,
95?
it was Jesus. I don't know. I
Sugar.
started high school in 2006.
Yeah, that commercial or that song had been out 10 years by the time you got in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I not live on Earth with ears? I can hear music.
Right, but if you're not
For
the
the
target
entire. What? I didn't watch
audience for that
TRL
song-
every day. I didn't watch TRL every day.
Okay.
Was I at that dinner? Was I at the dinner? It's a casino reference.
Yeah, I liked the commercial.
It wasn't good. Anything you like?
The Lombardi
Wasn't
start. What'd you think of that?
The which one?
The Lombardi, the start, like the whole thing they did in the beginning with the Lombardi.
I didn't watch that.
Oh.
It took me forever to find a link that worked with the Super Bowl on it.
Gotcha.
Before I realized, I was like, oh, I could just go to the site. Or no, I had
Go
to
to
stream
YouTube.
it CBS Sports app and then cast it to my TV. No, I went on YouTube. It wasn't there.
I thought there was the whole thing that it was on YouTube.
The pregame leading up to everything.
Oh, is that what it was?
I don't know. Once I found that link and I was already like 10 minutes behind, I was like, I'll just watch it.
I don't know, guys. I watch football muted now. It's so much better. Now, I do like Tony Romo, so that maybe I shouldn't have last night, but I muted it, and I enjoyed it, all of it. So, all right, I'm going to draw a winner. First person to respond, is it Jerky or is it the apron? I'll go with whatever the first person responds if I can ever get back to chat. Am I not seeing somebody? Oh, go away, Joe Buck.
Joe Buck. Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
All right, so Jerky. I'm going to draw 2 winners. And both of these people will win a bag of Walton's Tender Jerky when I make it, and a bag of seasoning of anything they want. And if you don't do meat processing, I mean, why are you here? But I'll trade out a couple of Excalibur shakers or something. Drawing 2 winners, and we got Branson Tolliver, who I think won last time, and Kent Rohrer. Branson and Kent. So both you guys let me know you're here. Try and get it through all these Jerky apron stuff. Probably shouldn't post things in the middle of when I asked you all to post things. We'll give Austin we'll give Austin another 10 minutes. If he doesn't come back, I'll draw the apron. Looking through for Branson, Tolliver, and Kent Rower. Sorry. I don't know if I should make these people be here for it. Oh, sweet. All right. So, Branson, I will email you. And then we're just looking for Kent. Now I'm definitely going to watch that Budweiser with the dog commercial.
How many are there?
There's just one where the dog gets separated, lost, and then the horses save it from wolves. I mean, we're talking high cinema art here. Is Austin sitting in another room watching you do this? He very well might be if he's got other things going on that he can multitask on. Button Buck Productions. So not sure why my name is the Hunting Film Friend Groups, but hey, that is some free advertising for Button Buck Productions. But yeah, I've got your email, Branson, so I'll email you. So yeah, Nick says no trouble with the apron fitting bigger guys. So. Now I'm curious what Austin is doing. Oh, he left his computer unlocked. Yeah, I was wondering if that's what was going on. LKR Fletcher says his chat is way out of sync because the apron stuff was coming pretty late past what I thought. So, I don't know. No, I'm no longer contagious. In fact, if anything, I'm exuding antibodies. He should want to be close to me. So it's saving people as usual. So. Ooh. All right, so I don't see Kent responding. So I'm going to revoke and repick him. Branson, Tolliver. Ted, he was here earlier. Something happened. I'm assuming IT-wise, and he had to go. I don't know if you're asking me, Michael, but no, I wasn't planning on getting it anyways. And this totally just my experience with it. But I only felt really bad for 4 hours. I started popping vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc. And in my mind, what really made me feel better than anything else was the Alka-Seltzer Extreme Cold and Flu. I mean, I was waiting until I heard back because I didn't want to take like a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory whatever because that's supposedly bad. But as soon as I heard back that I had it, I popped those Alka-Seltzers and I felt pretty good. I mean, I got tired super easy. There was one day where it was the first day I was like really trying to work from home. I think it was that Thursday or Friday. But I remember clearly finishing Meatgistics, like everything all caught up. And then the next thing I knew, it was like 1:30 or something. I'd fallen asleep for about 4 hours. And that just kind of happened on and off. I'd just get super tired in the middle of doing something. So, sound way off now. Okay.
Oh, like you're getting like a lag visually from your audio?
I don't know. That's what, but saying sound is way off.
Oh, let me listen to it.
Like sound is way off from what I'm saying. That could get confusing. Yeah. Yeah, there's really not. We could just draw a couple extra winners and get out of here. Ooh, who did win, by the way? The redraw on that one was William McAllister. So William, let me know you're here. All right, so some people are good.
It's still synced up.
Okay, cool. Oh, John Van Norman, I'm sorry, man. That's tough. There, you are hearing about people getting not emphysema. What's the other one? What's the other lung thing?
Not COVID.
Yeah. Pneumonia. Thank you. God. There are people who are like developing pneumonia and stuff. So yeah. All right, good. Patrick just left. I can finally tell you guys what I really think of him. All right, William McAllister is here. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna say Austin's not coming back. So, I guess I'm just gonna draw an apron, and then we can get out of here. Does that sound good? Actually, so aprons around. Is there something else you guys would rather have other than an apron? Has to be in the same price range, obviously. So, William, I got you as a winner. I'll go ahead and email you tomorrow. We'll get that all straightened out. Or I'll email you in the next couple of days. I haven't made the jerky yet, but I am going to try and do that this week, early next week at the latest. Michael wants a jerky apron and a grinder. Other people are saying text and chat is off. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Sorry. Got to be a YouTube thing. Oh, I'll do a camo hat for sure. In fact, I'm just going to do a camo hat now. But that's on, and then we'll do an apron too. So this is for a camo hat. And it's Mark Seibel. No, it's not. Chip Duncan. Chip Duncan. That is a hat. All right, Chip Duncan. I don't know that I can send you beer. Pro Smoker 320, that's probably not something I can give away on a random live stream. Knives are good. Knives are good. Or apron, gift certificate, apron. How about a knife? All right. I am going to give away a knife as well as the apron, as well as the hat. I just drew the hat. I'm going to give away my favorite knife, which is the 12-inch or 8-inch. Is it 12-inch? No, it's 8-inch. The 8-inch Granton Edge butcher knife. This is an awesome all-around knife, and I say it all the time, and it's a great home defense tool. You're gonna have no problems getting stuck in somebody with this. It's gonna come right out. So. Oh, nice. So I'm gonna draw. I guess I could let you decide. I'll draw 2 winners for this. The first person No, that's never worked out in the past. I'm going to draw one winner. That person gets to choose between the Grant and Edge, butcher's knife, and the apron, and then the next person will win whatever they don't want. So drawing one winner. This is for either the knife or the apron. Gene Rees. Gene, let us know you're here. And it's 3:51. I'll give you to 3:55 on my clock. So knife seems to be the choice there. Yeah, these are not joke aprons. These things are heavy duty. Just keeping an eye out for if your wife is mad at you, hand her the knife. Her instincts will kick in and she'll make you a sandwich. My wife eats too healthy to make anything like that I generally want to eat. We basically cook our own dinners at this point. She cooks like chicken and something else with very little taste and lots of vegetables, and I cook a steak.
Does she cook the chicken fresh every time?
No.
Like if you knew, so she like preps?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the way to do it, right?
Yeah, she spends.
I was
like
about to go in on you. I was like, she's eating chicken every day. And yeah, she wants to make it. It's just, well, that's good.
No, she spends like half her Sunday meal prepping.
Yeah, I am jealous of those people. Come Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon.
Okay, but here's the problem. When I do that, when I food prep, I just eat it all that day and the next day.
Yeah.
There's
totally.
no ability
100%,
for me to let
100%.
food that I know I'm supposed to eat sit
and then
in the
I'm not
fridge.
going to eat it the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
No, you're going to find something else.
Yeah, I'm going to find something else. Yeah. Like I'm up for prepping, but I can't prep 7 different meals that day.
Short preps.
And then knowing I guess in about 4 or 5 days out, because then I know that one will be kind of grosser and Tupperware. It's got more moisture.
For sure.
And stuff. I just don't want to eat that.
Did I just see him? No, I guess I saw Reese. Gene Reese. Reese Shielder. That must be the person. Reese Shielder, can you let me know you are that Reese?
Shidler.
Should be. I mean, it's close enough.
Ooh, great question.
Yeah, he's just got to.
Well, we were going to do one last week, and I got sick.
Yeah.
I forgot which one we're doing. I think we're just doing Chris's spicy meatball recipe, I think.
Yeah, we're going to have to throw out my sauce, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I made a sauce.
Do we have footage of it?
We
might just get a jarred sauce and then just show the footage from
yeah,
the
we
sauce.
probably will.
You know
do
what I mean?
That. Yeah.
Spent 3 hours
Make
making
a joke
sauce.
about it. February's prize is a Marinade Express Pro Tumbler, an injector, one each of all of Excalibur's injectable seasonings at waltonsinc.com. I think that's like 6 or 8. A collection of our favorite seasoning shakers, a leather apron, cutting mats, hat and shirt. Somebody asked, what is the best way to sharpen this knife? Now, the best way to sharpen it is with the True Hone, which is this awesome piece of equipment. Unfortunately, it's, I think, like $1,200, so most people don't have that. A diamond sharpening steel will work on this. You can always send it in to us, and we'll sharpen it on the True Hone for you. There is also something called like a Swiss Sharp. The problem with things like this, I use this a decent amount when I'm doing large jobs. I'll have it out, but I try not to use it on our nicer knives like our Victorinox knives because this chews up an edge. I mean, it gets it sharp, but it's taking way more metal off than you really want it to. So for something like that, I'd say get a diamond sharpening steel. Yeah, that would be my recommendation. Yep. Reese, I was wondering if you are Gene Reese. So Reese Schidler, I was wondering if you are Gene Reese. And if not, I'll just go ahead and invalidate that win. And I will be emailing it through this person, so just saying yes won't mean that you'll get it. Yeah, it is a whetstone is a really good way to do it. There is a learning curve with a whetstone, but I mean that is probably the best way to do it. Somebody says already have the Marinade Express. It is a great machine. It is awesome with chicken wings. Okay, that person's not. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and revoke that win or just repick it. Yes, I'm sure that's what I want to do. Come on. Matthew Connolly. Matthew, let us know if you're here. And if you want the knife or apron. Random name generated. It is actually, in some ways, they're not technically random, but if we go through one or two more guys and there's not people here, I'll just go ahead and create a new giveaway. Or I'll put it on waltonsinc.com/live. I'll give you 5 minutes or so to enter it, so it's just people who are still here. So if Matt Connolly doesn't respond, we'll do that for the last two prizes, which are the knife and the apron. In fact, I should probably go work on that. Copy. Patrick, take a look in chat and see if that guy has responded. I'm about to create a new.
What was his name?
Matthew Connolly?
You said Matthew
Connolly?
I see a guy named Scott Conn who's saying he's here with, and he says, knife, please. And then, yeah, Scott Conn says, I am Matthew.
Okay. All right.
Scott
So
Conn 62.
that is the knife to Connolly. So real quick, I've already created the other giveaway. Do you guys want me to just stick with that one and draw a winner, or create the other one and give you a couple minutes to enter? Up to you. I don't care.
Well, Scott won Jerky last month.
Oh, nice. I vaguely remember last month us having somebody whose name wasn't what it drew. Like they weren't the same. Chris Brown says, I resisted buying one for years. I don't know what you're talking about. A work sharp field sharpener, maybe? All right, create a new one. Where are you? All right, so give me just a couple of seconds here, guys. I will replace that one with this one, let you all re-enter. And then we're good to go. All right, so if you're watching on waltonsinc.com/live, in fact, that's the only place you can enter this. Go ahead and... Well, why were you making me log in? You know who I am. All right. Yep. There should be 2 ways. What are you talking about? It's wanting to send me a recovery code. Did I put the wrong one on there? What did I do? No, that's definitely correct. All right, so you should be able to go to waltonsinc.com/live right now and get it. But if not, give me a second because I'm trying to fix something. What a weird code it gave me. All right, so go on over to waltonsinc.com/live. Hit. How is there 11,000 total entries? Something has gone terribly wrong here. Must have taken all the other entries too. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I'll give you guys just a couple of minutes here, and then we'll draw a winner for the apron. We'll get on out of here. Wow. There are 1,100 people entering the earlier giveaway. That is a lot. I have to assume a lot of people have left after we drew that. So we could have, we could have been here for a while. So head on over and get your entries in. So for anyone who wants to do slightly more of this, but totally different, we also do a weekly live stream on Thursday that is just about meat processing. It's not giveaways. It's just me answering your questions. I usually have a topic that I want to talk about. Some weeks it'll be something like protein extraction. Other weeks it'll be difference between making a pork snack stick and a deer snack stick. So we do those every Thursday at 3 o'clock. Same place, waltonsinc.com/live. Just a good way for me to be able to answer questions live, help out when I can. Yeah. But it's nothing like these. We don't just sit around, and usually Austin and I, but I was abandoned. Gabriel, it is a new one. It's showing the same, like I just copied and pasted. So I have it. It'll look exactly the same, but making sure that it's actually accepting new users, and it's not. I did something wrong. Sorry, guys. Just code install. Yeah, I don't know. Livestream 2. Oh, awesome. That's what happened. When I hit enter to save on the service we use to update things like this, it just logged me out. So sorry about that. Fixing it right now. Apologize, guys. Save. Before I say anything, I'm going to check it. Okay, yes. Now the total number of entries is just 3, not 1,000, whatever. So sorry about that. Refresh, and now you should be able to re-enter. So I've seen multiple people say this is the first time they've been with us, so that's awesome. Glad to have you. These monthly live streams are just kind of a way for us to have some fun. Giveaway, we like to draw our... did we draw that? Yes. We like to draw the previous month's giveaway, which is at waltonsinc.com/win every month. You don't have to be here to win that. But then we always give away a few little things. Sometimes it's just jerky and seasonings. Sometimes it's knives. Sometimes it's aprons. And sometimes we get something like today where someone didn't claim a monthly prize. So we give you guys the opportunity just to, only the people who are watching can win that. So Let me see how many entries there are. Cool. We are at 142, so I have to imagine everybody that's wanted to. I'll give it just one more minute or so. I hated working from home. Like, I can't even possibly explain. I just despised it. It was tough to maintain concentration. My dogs were distracting me constantly. Luckily, my wife was working upstairs and I was in the basement, so there was no problems there. But yeah, I just do not like working from home. I need to be in a specific place like that I work at. And it's nice to have little interactions with other people. So believe it or not, I am a people person. Ashley Morgan says, where do I hit enter? You don't hit enter. You just click on those buttons and it should like turn colors and it should show like +1 or whatever next to it, kind of showing that you've entered. Pop us up. Where are you watching from? Because it only updated on the waltonsinc.com/win or live. Sorry, waltonsinc.com/live. If you're watching through Meatgistics, it didn't update there because I don't know how to do that. Actually, yes, I do. Extend plugins. Nope. Widgets. Yep. Where is that? Giveaway widget. No, that's not it at all. Yeah, sorry. Go to waltonsinc.com/live.
What's he having a hard time finding?
No, it's showing him the old thing because he's probably watching on Meatgistics.
Oh,
and I
okay.
only updated it in one spot.
I always watch on YouTube and /win, right?
No, /live.
Live, yeah.
/live. The other doesn't show up.
I'd say I want to update like the winners list at the bottom of the /win page or whatever, but like if people don't start claiming their victories.
Yeah. I always wait until somebody has accepted.
Because we were good there for a minute. I was just like, oh man, we actually had one in a row. Then it went like 2 out of the possible 4 months. It was just 2 in a row people went.
Oh no, we haven't had
a winner in a long time.
No, we haven't had anyone not claim it in a long time.
Oh. Okay.
Last year we were at like we couldn't give it away.
Yeah.
People were just not responding. It was infuriating, but it made for good live streams.
Yeah.
Because it's always nice when it's like, hey, we can give away this big thing.
Win it again, yeah.
Because this is your best chance to win, honestly, when it's just a few people you're up against. All right, I'm going to draw. Winners. My computer is not doing well. Yeah, lose a Brady. And this person better be here. If you signed in and then ran away. Kurt Sack. Comment, let us know you're here. I will mark you down as win, and we will get out of here. Not like this is some arduous thing for me to do. This is probably the most fun thing I get to do here. I mean, the weekly live streams are good too, but I mean, these are just a little bit more fun. Giving away stuff is always, all right, cool. Kurt won. So I will get an answer on where my co-host went to. See, actually, I shouldn't joke. It could be something big. That's going to cause me a lot of suffering, which is how I usually look at things, how it affects me. But awesome. We will go ahead and for some of you, we'll see you Thursday. For others, next month starts on a Monday too. These Monday live streams. So we will be back doing this again on March 1st at 2:30 at waltonsync.com/live. So thanks for joining us, guys. As always, great time. We'll see you next time.